We are going to study about industrial self-reliance and the impact of liberalization, privatization and globalization on industrial location. Chapter number 17. Turn your textbook page 133 and 134. Wina consider industrial self-reliance le impact of liberalization, privatization and globalization on industrial location ti chapter number 17 kan zirtur topic na hnung ber ni tihan chapter number 17 kan zo to don ti na ni chu in textbook page 133 le 134 a khan oma in lo ke venga uluk da in lo ngai thadon ya. Now what is industrial self-reliance? Why does India need industrial self-reliance, and explain the ways to achieve it? Industrial self-reliance means attaining self-sufficiency in industry and industrial products. In other words, it means that instead of depending upon foreign technique and financial help, using of our own technology and our own resources. Okay. Industrial self-reliance kanti chuan ramdang sumle paile technology apui na tellava maniram chung sumle paile technology mga industry din le ti mason tum na hi ani ramdang puina sumle paya ani emo technology a emo tellava maniram chung sumle paile technology mang a industry dina ti mason tum na hi industrial self-reliance ani a India ram hian ramdang puina industry din engmazat kan ne ni. India needs industrial self-reliance because a lot of capital have been drained from the country by foreign investors through industries and industrial products. Therefore, in order to have a strong economy, we need to attain industrial self-reliance. Okay? India ram in industrial self-reliance kan mo na chan chu foreign investor te hna India ram sum le pai industry le industrial products mga akalral na sachin mawang khanin India ram hian industrial self-reliance kan mamol he tin hemi ba ka hian India in strong economy kan nei theina industrial self-reliance he kan mamol le ni ama kan soi to ang khan ramdang puina industry din hi India rama hian ve nuala entirnan Rourkela Iron and Steel Center was set up with the collaboration of Germany. Okay. Rourkela Iron and Steel Center kan te hi Germany puin hnuaya din ani tin hemi ba ka hian Bilai Iron and Steel Industry po former USSR puin hnuaya din ani boka Durgapur Iron and Steel Industry po hi United Kingdom puina din ani bokani Bokora Iron and Steel Center hi former Soviet Union puin hnuaya din ani boka tin heng ba ka hianin India rama oil refinery Chen khat ramdang puina adin na omnual bokani heng industry sang te ramdang puina adin atang hian rampo na India ram sumle pai engmazat kha akalral thina wangin India ram hian in self reliance hi industrial self reliance kan ti hi kan mamo hle ni. The techniques have been taken in India in order to achieve industrial self reliance are formation of industrial policy of 1956 which aim at increasing industrial output, generating employment, dispersal of industries. Okay. Industrial policy 1956 in atum berchu industry atanga thil siam chwa ti pun ama an lo siam chwa ya tam siam chwa te tin na tho tur siam skilled labor ta ni mo unskilled labor ta na tho tur tam tok siam chakate tin ramdang puina industry din na china kan soi entirnan Rourkela kan tiang chi te ramdang puina technology amo sumle paya puina din industry ti bote kha industrial policy 1956 ina atomani. The 7 5-year plan emphasize high technology, high value added and knowledge based industries like technology, advanced machine tools and telecommunication. 7 5-year plan khan technology amazon le zualte thil hlut na ti pun mo te le knowledge based industry sang technology advanced machine tools kan tiang chi te telecommunication kan tiang chi te ka tiang kha 75 year plan chung khan an war thar hle bokani. Public sector industries have been established in backward areas in order to remove inequalities as well as to achieve industrial self-reliance. Industrial self-reliance alo lo tin na atan le I India ram mun sang industry Amazon na khai rwal lo lutuk ti bo na atang khan backward areas a public sector industry ka kan din ani. Public sector industry amja ka kan na siya mo we already study in the classification of industry. Public sector industries are those industries which are owned and managed by government kan tik mo sarkar thunwaya sarkar ta sarkar din kan tia ka public sector industries to ani. Now the impact of liberalization, privatization and globalization on industrial location. What is meant by liberalization, privatization and globalization? Hey, liberalization, privatization and globalization too. Mind kan zir how to ka kan remind le shimang chunga. Privatization means the transfer of the ownership of public enterprises to private capital, opening up of more industrial areas to private enterprise and capital. Okay. Globalization means an integration of the economy of a country freely with the world economy. In other words, globalization means increasing integration between different economies of the world. Okay. And liberalization means a reduced role for the government and a greater role for the market. Production is not subjected to any controls and restrictions imposed by the government. Okay. The impact of globalization, liberalization and privatization are: industrial licensing has been established except in 6 industries. For most industries, no license is required from the government, which paved the way for the growth of all types of industries. Okay. Industry sang paruk te heng zu siam na kan tiang chi te secret siam na te ral thuam siam na te puak thei thil siam na te chemical lo om le damdoi siam na ti lawa chuan sarkar atangin industry din tur te khan industry din phalna kha anna kher kha ngai lawa hi industry sang te ma an son le zwal the na turata na ti ani. Apart from arms and ammunition, atomic energy, railway, transport, and defense equipment, no other manufacturing sector is reserved for public sector. Public sector tan bi khan industry din tur kha reserve sak anishan lawa. Silai le ambo siam na kan tiang te nuclear energy te railway transport de ral thuam lam bo defense equipment kan tiang chi te po ni se reserve sak bi kan ni lawa. Heng industry te hi private sector po khan an din thei ti na ni. In all public sector units, the share of government will be disinvested. Public sector units zong khan sarkar chanpol kha disinvestor ani ang chuan various multinational corporations have invested large sum of money in consumer goods and capital goods industries. Okay. What is the difference between consumer goods and capital goods industries? Main consider to kahe po hi industry classification of industry akan consumer goods industries kan ti chuan these industries produce good for final consumption. Okay. Man ngal thei kan tiang chi kan tir na edible oil kan tiang chi te tea te mo biscuit kan tiang ti te khang hawa kha consumer goods industries sanita a capital goods industries kan ti ve thonga chu these industries produce raw material for other industries man ngal theilo industry dangena raw materials atana an mande chi siam chuana industry kha capital goods industries kan ti khani ta antinan iron and steel industry kan tiang ti te khamo multinational corporation sang ten consumer goods le capital goods industry te sum tam tak an invest bokani that's all for today.